Hey guys, welcome to day 8. Update conditions. Databases are the living systems. Employees join, leave, get promoted, departments change, lot of their salaries change, salaries gets revised. If all we need is insert data and databases would quickly become outdated. And that's why the SQL gives us update statement, the way to modify existing record without creating duplicates. But with this power comes an extreme responsibility. An update needs to be precise and surgical. It can be destructive if done carelessly. So whenever we do update, we need to be thrice careful, three times careful whenever we are doing a update. The key is learning how to update safely. So let us first try and understand the syntax of update, and then we'll go for how to do it safely. Unlike insert, which adds new rows, update changes values in rows that already exist. But here is the important detail. If you run an update without condition, it will change every row in that table. So this is where the problem is. So sometimes some of the editors, what happen is we run the update like this. We just select this and run. What might happen with this is the complete salary row would be updated with 80,000. Do you really want that? No, the entire data will be lost. So to avoid that, what we generally do is, so this is the syntax for update. First, let's understand the syntax for update. Update the table name, update table name, set salary is equal to 80K, whatever column we want to set value, and then we put a condition where employee ID is equal to 102. So then what is the safest way to update is to take the where condition. You just simply pull the where condition before running an update. Simply pull the where condition and then do a select on top of it. Select star from the table with where. You copy the table name as well. Simply, yeah, just copy from here. Select star from this where employee ID is equal to particular value. Let's simply run this. Let us attach the cluster, serverless. Hmm. The moment we run this select, what we get out is the rows which might be impacted. So we know that there is a single row in this particular table where employee ID is equal to 102. So you should be able to, you should, first of all, we should be able to update only one row. And then after the update, you should, if you run the same command again, uh, then the salary should be seen as updated. So let's update the salary. Let's change the value to, let's say compensation is revised and she is now getting 85K. So let's run this. Once this update is completed, you would see that number of affected rows are only one. So this validates that your update is correct. Okay. And then let's rerun the select. Yeah, the salary is now updated. So the most important part, as I told, is you should run a select, get yourself assured that how many rows are impacted, and while selecting where, you should be very careful that the where is always selected. Otherwise, we have seen many mistakes that people have lost the data, and then sometimes the things are so critical that you may even lose your job. So an update statement can even be fatal to your career as well. So make sure that you run it well. You can what we have done just now is you can update based on condition. That example we have already seen, where you can put a where condition and you can update it based on that. So let's say, as I mentioned, I have already given you that example. I think I again created the same example that, okay, with the department ID is equal to 3, there is only a single row, and then we would just increment the salary by 5%. So whatever the salary is there, that will be automatically incremented. On the similar lines, yeah, you can see that salary earlier was 79 380k, but it is now 83 349k. So uh, updating, you can update multiple columns at the same time. Yes, it is possible. You can like set last name as Williams, comma salary as equal to 50k. Both the things will be updated. So you can just put like simply say Williams 1 and they just run it like this. And once this update is complete, just simply do a select on top of it, and you would be able to see that his name now would be Williams 1 and salary would be 50k. Williams 1 and salary is 50k. All the four rows are updated. Avoiding mistake. The danger with update is forgetting where clause. As I mentioned, writing it correctly, always remember without where every row will be updated. With the wrong condition, you might update the wrong set of rows. A safe practice is to run select before and then perform it. For data engineer, update is more than just fixing types of change in salary. It's part of keeping the data fresh, accurate, and trustworthy. Correct errors, correct errors ingested in data, adjusting values, applying transformation. But because updates can alter large amount of data in second, they must be done with a very disciplined way. Always double check the condition in the production system, and updates are often locked or run within the transaction to run it safely. Okay. Insert introduced life into the table. Select gave you the power to ask question. Now update has given you capability to evolve your data over time to keep it fresh. It's a reminder that databases are not static, they are the living system. They represent this real world. Handled with care, update is your ally in keeping the data aligned with reality. Handled recklessly, it can wipe out the complete accuracy. In our next session, what we are going to understand is how to perform delete operation. Create, update, delete, CRUD. Create, read, update we have done. Now we'll go for delete operation.